That's right. And a number of California leaders weighed in today, all in support of Vice President Harris as her presidential nominee. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi officially endorsed her this morning. I spoke to Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs, who says she's a strong supporter, too.
She is ready. At least for us in California, I think it's very exciting to have a presidential candidate who is from California, who's represented California. And as a former prosecutor, I think she will really be able to make the case about the stakes of this election.
Congresswoman Jacobs says she thinks Vice President Harris connects well with young people. She says she's been talking to young voters across the country and says the issue that hits home for them is reproductive rights. She says whomever is elected president in November is likely to select a Supreme Court justice at some point during the next 4 years, so the stakes are high. Meanwhile, we're also hearing from Congressman Mike Levin and Senator Alex Padilla. Both wrote about their support for Harris on X. Just a couple hours ago, I spoke to Ryan Trabucco, the San Diego president of Democrats for Equality. He is a delegate. He's headed to the convention next month, and he fully backs the vice president as well and says it would be really tough for another candidate to step into this race.
Serious candidate for the Democratic nomination or for president in general. Where are your delegates going to come from? Where's your commitments financially going to come from? Because, I mean, to run any successful campaign, you need money, votes, and volunteers. And Kamala Harris is having all of that, and she's getting all those commitments in spades right now.
And he told me the California delegates are about to get on a Zoom call together in about an hour to answer questions, talk about the logistics of all of this going forward. But he says he hasn't seen this kind of energy and excitement for a candidate since former President Barack Obama.
Well, Kelly, did any of the people that you spoke with today say who they want to see on the ticket with Vice President Harris if she does secure the nomination?
Yeah, and I asked that question today. Congresswoman Jacobs says she wouldn't name names, but she said she'll just back whomever Harris chooses. Trabucco, however, told me Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer is his top pick. She's from a swing state, and he says in a post-Roe world, he thinks an all-female ticket would be, quote, electrifying.
It'll be interesting to see if something like that comes through. Definitely goes against conventional wisdom when it comes to presidential tickets. Kelly has it all reporting for us. Thanks, Kelly.